So the neighbors are going off the nut again. Going out to listen. You can hear it in here, but lightly. I want to get closer to the door so you can hear it. They went back into their apartment. They were just standing in the hallway here. I could literally hear it and I saw it on camera. But they were arguing. Unless they went out the back door. But I can hear it lightly now. I don't know if you can hear that. That's him. Oh my God, please, buddy. Take a walk. Get away from her and take a walk. Calm down. You know, when I first moved in here, I actually felt sorry for her. And the lady from Blind Foundation said, well, sometimes women like that are scared to get away from their boyfriends for fear of them hurting them even worse or tracking them down and killing them. And I get that. I understand that. But I can't feel sorry for someone that brings that mess into her house over and over and over. There comes a time when you got to try to sever ties. You know, I hear him all the time tell her, I'll follow you, I'll follow you. He's letting her know that anywhere she moves to, he's going to track her down. And it's a shame because I think she is scared. I think to some degree now that she is kind of like, I can't shake this guy. I can't get rid of him. He's going to follow me no matter where I go. So I think what she does is, yeah, they're back out in the hallway. I'm not going to chase him back and forth. This is nuts. Is that the police or is that them? I can't tell. Hold on here. Oh, I'm fat. No, I think that's them. My God. And please believe me, I'm not trying to be nosy, but this stuff keeps me awake. This is early in the evening now. It's still daylight. You can see the windows lit up. So it's getting on. What time does the thing say? I don't even know what time it is. Usually it's 1:30 in the morning they hold these fist fights. So this is, don't get me wrong, it's any time of day or night, but usually it's at night. So you can still see it's daylight somewhat. That's brighter than it actually is on camera. Hold on here. Oh, that might be the neighbors outside their door filming it. Let the landlord know. Or whatever they're using the videotapes for. Somebody is at her door though. But they seem to be inside the apartment. Which, what they're doing is illegal. They are filming into a private area. Even though you can hear it in the hallway, I can hear it when I stand at my door. I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but I can hear them arguing. The walls are thin here. So you can hear it. I can hear it with the naked ear. Now, is it bothering me back here where I'm at now? No. But they don't usually stay in their apartment, if you know what I mean. They come out in the hallway, they come down the steps, down to the front of the building, the front door is right down here, or they'll go out the back, come back in, go down the front, come back this way, you know what I'm saying? They're back and forth, screaming at one another. Occasionally he will hit her. So yeah, somebody is at her door. I think they might be filming it. I don't know who that is. See, it's almost like they're listening. So I don't know if that's somebody they put out of their apartment or that's somebody that ran up the steps to basically be nosy. I mean, again, you can't help. I don't blame this person in the hallway, but what she's doing or whoever that is, I think is illegal. I think you don't. She shouldn't be up at their door listening to their arguments. That's ridiculous. It's one thing to eavesdrop. It's another to, if they were fist fighting out here in the hallway, which they, like I said, they usually do, then record it. Yes, that's a public area. You know what I mean? This is public area, but that's in the privacy of their own apartment. Now, if they can hear it downstairs and she's knocking and saying, hey, can you please keep it down? That's another thing. But she's been out there for a couple minutes now, and I don't see her knocking. Nor did I hear her when I was out in the kitchen, so I'm assuming she's listening. She's eavesdropping. Which, again, to me is, go call the cops. You know what I'm saying? See, they're just, like, touching their face. I don't know if that's a dude or a girl. I can't really tell. But this is recording it live. I'm about ready to shut this other... And the reason I play these, like this other thing in the background, you can hear a speaker over there and my TV, is to drown out this noise all the time. Because they're constantly 3-4 nights a week fighting. See, now I just turned that off so we can hear better, but I got my air conditioner running, I got my fan running, so there's background noise. But whoever that person is, I don't know if it's the cops. Look, they're sitting there, just keep touching their face. Or whatever she's doing, eating something. Sunflower seeds, I don't know. And their fights last, oh my gosh. The longest one was over an hour, so, but on average, 45 minutes easy. Easy. They will fight for 45 minutes until he leaves or the cops come or, yeah, it's usually that. I don't think there's ever been a solution or a resolve between them. You know, they resolve the argument. It's just either the cops are coming or... So I don't know if this girl is recording them or stepped out to give them privacy or they threw her out of the apartment or, again, like she come up from downstairs to say, yo, knock it off. I can hear you downstairs. And decide, I decided to stay there in case she did have to call the cops. I don't know what this is about. But again, I'm recording it with this. This will be up live on my YouTube channel. And I'm going to post this one too, I guess. I might as well. But they are in a full-blown argument, as usual. A little more quieter than usual. They haven't been out in the hallway as much. I think they just stepped out before she got here. Or he, whoever that is. I can't really tell what that is. Male, female, I mean. Came... They didn't. I seen her. She wears this. I don't know what you want to call it. I call it a bag. It looks like a bag on her head, a garbage bag. But she wears this hair net. I don't know what you want to call it. It doesn't look like a net though. It looks like more like a garbage bag. So on her head, the lady that lives there. So you could tell when it's her. Oh, look, she's going out back. Or is that her? No, that looks like her now. Hold on. Oh, they're all coming down in the hallway now. See, now they're out in the hallway. See, this is what I mean. That's her. I think that's her. She got a bag on her head. I can't tell. I got no clue what the heck's going on here, but something is definitely unwinding or winding up, one or the other. I'm waiting to hear shots, and I got to call 911, but because he said something the other day about I forgot my gun. That's what it sounded like he was saying as he was going down the steps. Him and her were leaving yesterday, I think it was. Again, I don't show everything on YouTube or on here, so, you know. But I record a lot of weird stuff, they say. And it's right in front of my cameras. They know my cameras are there. They pointed out my cameras. They've seen my cameras. They looked around the corner at my cameras. They know they're there. I have 2 cameras and a motion sensor. It lets me know if somebody gets close to my door. You have 3 options. It'll scream, like a woman scream. It'll bing bong chime like a door chime, or it'll bark like a dog. I think there's 9 or 10 settings on there. I didn't go through all the other ones. I like the dog one, so I leave it on the dog. Woo, 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 woo. So when somebody comes near my front door to knock, it'll bark. Sometimes when they walk past and they get close to my hallway, like, close to right here, it'll bark and set it off. And I usually, if I'm laying in bed, I'll get up and look. Or if I'm sitting here, it'll alert me and I'll go, okay, they were just walking past. They ain't bothering me, so. But they've come up to my door several times, and 2 or 3 guys, and they'll say, oh, look at them locks. I can punch them locks easy. Well, why are you trying to break into my house? What are you even doing near my door? Look, look, look. Say it just set it off. Uh-oh, there is somebody in my hallway. What are these people doing? Get the hell away from my door. Is that a cop? Oh, now I dropped my lighter. Damn it. See what they're doing to me? And this is the tightest space you could ever be in. I think I see it, though. I'm going to set you down for a minute. Anything happens. That might be a cop knocking on the door and they just ain't answering. I couldn't tell who that was. I don't know if that's a cop or what. Well, we'll find out. When I play back the one I'm recording on my laptop, you'll get audio and video. I'll be able to hear what's going on and see it clearer when it's on YouTube's. Hold on, let me try to finagle down. No, this ain't gonna work, is it? Nope. Okay, I gotta get my foot down there and get my... Where's my lighter? Oh, come on, man. Is that it? Ugh. I don't know how Henry VIII wiped his own ass. He was 800 pounds. I'm only 3, and I have a hard time picking anything up. There we go. They literally had to crane. I was reading that in historical records, I guess, of him, writings. They literally had to crane him onto a horse when he went hunting or rode anywhere on horseback. Poor horse, man. 800 pounds? Are you kidding me? I'd be like, get off my back. He must have rode Clydesdales around or something. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. The person is still there. I guess they're still knocking. I mean, at some point, you got to go, you know what, I'm going to kick this door in. I don't know if they're allowed to do that. Maybe they need a warrant. But I wouldn't stand there and knock and knock and knock. You know what? If I had to stand there that long and I was a cop, you're getting arrested. You're getting fined. You're getting something. I mean, I don't understand why they're standing there. To me, on camera, it doesn't look like a cop, but when they were standing here, when they turned, it looked like something was written on their jacket on the back, so it might have been a cop. I don't know. Usually, you could tell they have blue shirts and insignias that, make them look like cops. She might have a jacket on. I know, it's hot out today. Why would she have a jacket on? Yeah, it's like 81 degrees today. I think it still says reading 81. So I don't know how much time I have left on this video on my camera phone because I got like tons of videos on here. So if it does click off, meaning my playlist is full, I'm gonna have to get rid of some stuff and I'll have to do a part 2. But I'll keep recording as I'm recording this, and this will be up on YouTube too. But you could see like several people come in up the steps or in and out. You know what I mean? I don't know if they come out of that apartment or out the back through the back or up the side. I have no idea. So again, this girl might be trying to set him up to get him out of here, and she's like coming home from work and starting arguments with him, and then getting the girl downstairs to call. We're on the move. Getting the girl downstairs to call the cops on them. I don't know, just to get rid of him. I don't know what they're doing, but because he's yelled several times, "You set me up! You set me up!" So she might be trying to set him up to get rid of him. I don't know, but is that a cop? I can't tell. Oh, there's a cop outside. Or an ambulance. What? Why is this person standing here? That, I don't understand. What's he, the block? Not to let the cops in? I don't get this. Or to warn them? Here comes the cops. And this is ridiculous. I mean, everybody's got a right to fight. Everybody does once in a while. But these people take it to, like, they abuse the privilege. You know what I mean? It's every other freaking day with these people. How can you say I'm in love with somebody if you're going to sit there and argue with them? I mean, at full tilt, at the top of your lungs every other day. And it's about the dumb. You bought a bottle of wine. I seen it in the fridge. You were smoking pot around my kid. You know, I'm like, get rid of the dude then. If he's not father material, bye-bye. Take your PlayStation with you. And your jug of wine and whatever, your bag of weed. Arguing over $30. I didn't have bus fare home. I didn't have the $6 to come home. And you're sitting there borrowing $30 off your mom to get weed. Well, ditch him. You can tell he's not for you. He's for him. That rings. That says a whole lot. You know what I mean? He couldn't come pick you up. He couldn't come, give you $6 for the bus. But he can buy a jug of wine and a bottle or a bag of weed. Well, there you go. He cares about it. Uh-oh. Man, what's going on out there? Yeah, I'd like to know who this is at her door. That's what I'd like to know. What is going on there? If that's the cop, if that is the cops, they got the patience of a turtle. I'll tell you that much. Or an elephant, whatever. What are they doing out? Sounds like they might be talking to him. He's leaning into the door. Maybe they finally answered the knock. Oh, nope, he's leaning back again. He or she, I can't really tell. Whoever it is, they're big, though. To me, they look really tall. Like, 5'7", 5'8", 5'9". That's pretty tall, even for a woman. I mean, for a man, that's average, but for a woman, that's pretty tall. If it is a chick, I can't tell, though, I've been trying to see what's going on there, but you can't. I can't tell if that's a woman's hairdo. I'm not going to pop out and ask for a pronoun, so we'll have to figure it out when I play back this one here I'm recording. You can see it's clicking off down the bottom. So this one here should take me hours to upload. This one here, because, it's so long. And I just started it as she was getting home. She was running up the steps to go into her apartment. I don't know if I caught that on video. And again, I'm not trying to eavesdrop. I heard the front door, and you can hear her clomp, 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 clomp up the steps. She's not quiet, the girl that lives there. She is the loudest one in the building. She, can't talk at a normal, volume. She has to scream everything into the phone to another person, whether they're, standing next to her or 30 feet away. She's got to scream everything. And then she wears them county shower shoes. Clunk, 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 clunk. I'm like, oh my gosh. Ghetto fabulous ghetto queen. And she just sounds like a rock concert coming at you. That's how loud she is. She cannot be quiet. And then add him into the mix, and it's like elephants, tiptoeing to a nitroglycerin plant. It's like, oh my gosh, shut up, And again, this is early. I want to look on my phone to see what time it is, actually, so I can say it. Yeah, it won't let me pull down my screen. Oh, yeah, it did. It is 4:13 in the afternoon. So that's what the clock says. Which, this is one of their earlier fights. I mean, they've had them at 1 o'clock in the morning. They've had them at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. They've had them at, oh, I think every hour on the clock. I think 7 o'clock in the morning I've heard them arguing. With the time, they don't discriminate. They're all over the map. And again, I have my two TVs playing, plus my say it, John. Sometimes I even play my tablet there. If you can see my tablet set up, just to drown out the noise. Just to, between the downstairs idiots throwing furniture around like they're, you know what I mean, WrestleManian. And then I got to go to the bathroom and smell their weed smoke when they have 10 people downstairs. Actually, out of the two, they're way quieter downstairs. They're just annoying, meaning the weed smoke. If they would just blow it out a window, I wouldn't have no problems with the downstairs neighbors. And I don't have any problems with them other than I'm an asthmatic. I have 2 inhalers. And lung problems out the wazoo. But yeah, they're quiet for the most part, but they have been thumping, bumping, banging, I guess trying to get rid of me or get a reaction out of me. I don't know what the hell they're doing. But I'm just living my life. I don't care what they do or what they say. As long as they're leaving me the freak alone, like not at my door, then I have something to say. And she dipped in here, like stood there for a minute, like to set off my motion sensor. Like, I don't know if it's the girl downstairs and she's waiting for me to call the cops. Listen, no, I'm done. I'm done with calling the cops. You want to call the cops? That's fine. Any more crazy? I'm calling children and youth, because there's children involved in both areas. Downstairs with the weed smoke, and upstairs here with this nut crap all the time. And there's already at least 7 police reports about this girl in the back. So what more is needed to show children and youth or anybody else? I don't need to keep calling the cops. The cops already know they're nuts. They've been here too many times about them. The ambulance had to come and check him out one night, so I don't know if she stabbed him or just scratched him, with her nails. I don't know, but it's beyond insane. No normal people. Like, what are you facing my stuff for? Get out of here. Go away. You're waiting for me to call the cops. You're waiting a long time. You got a long wait. You go call the cops. But why are they standing there? That don't make sense to me why they argue. That's what's blowing my mind. Making my gasket leak or something, you know what I mean? I just can't figure these people out. It's like they want me to call the cops so I get in trouble. I'm done with this. I'm just going to record it and put it on YouTube. Send it to the landlord. Not that he does anything. He's as useless as a tit on your elbow anyway. See, what is this person doing? Is he puking? What do you got to... Uh-oh, now she's going downstairs. So they must be coming out. Well, it definitely wasn't a cop. A cop would have stayed there. See, that's what I'm talking. Why is that light on? See that light? Now they're coming back up. See that orange? I don't know if you can see that. Or is that just the way the camera... Yeah, that might be the camera doing that. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm like, what? Who's shining an orange light in my hallway here? Or is that my eyes? Believe me, I'm blind in both eyes. I have diabetic retinopathy, so I can't see straight forward. I have to look out the corner of my eyes, and color plays tricks with my eyes. So there's like my eyes will flash bulb once in a while too, like sparklies, like you're looking at fireworks. It almost looks like one of those sparklers. That's what it looks like in my eye, but right in the retina area, just going off all the time. Both eyes do it. And then, of course, I have floaties, so I have diabetic retinopathy. I have astigmatism, and I have the start of cataracts. So everything's blurry too. So it's hard to see. It looks like something's written on the back of their. I don't know if that's a cop or what. What the hell is going on here? There is something going. It's just not right. You know, you ever hear that cliche saying? There's something rotten in Denmark. It smells fishy. Well, what the hell's going on here? I smell tuna. I smell fish. Something's rotten here. What's going on? I smell strumming. You know, something the fuck is... Oh, excuse my language. Something is going on here. And it just don't make no sense. No common sense. I don't know what's going on. And I really don't want to know. It's none of my business. Like I said, I went through stages. At first, I felt sorry for the girl. Then I was like, kill the witch. You know, she keeps bringing you in here. You bring a snake into your house and he bites you. Well, you knew he was a snake. Now I'm like, I want to feel sorry for her, but, you know, not to the point where I get shot at, or just, you know, I'm not getting involved. Oh, looks like there's two people in the hallway now. Yeah, maybe they are talking to him now, like, you can't be doing this, you gotta stop. Oh, there's a guy. And I'm looking at my cameras. What are these freaks doing? Is he licking his wounds? She bit me right here on the ankle. Scratched me on my calf. He's bending over at my door. What the freak are you people doing? Get the hell away from my doorway. It's almost like they want you. They're trying to egg you to call the cops on them. You know what I mean? Look. Maybe he's talking to the cops now, and they're like, you know, take him outside, throw him against the cruiser and talk to him. Check his pockets. Well, again, we'll find out on the big one here what they're saying. I mean, they ain't quiet about it, so. And like I said, if I was standing in my kitchen, I could hear everything they're saying. So it's not like I'm eavesdropping or recording them illegally. Here, it sets off my... And that's what I hear all night long. In and out, in and out, in and out. All the drug activity. Sometimes there's 3, 4, 5 guys in that apartment at one time. Plus her. Plus a little kid. I don't know if it's her son or... And she gets him on the weekends or something. But he was here like, I think yesterday or the day before. Come on, dude. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now, why would you want to disturb your neighbors? This is disturbing me. And they don't care. You know why? They have the manners of a retarded goat in a china shop. They don't care. Their parents should have, you know, took the rolling pin against their head a couple more times. If probably not at all. That's ridiculous. And this is what I mean. It goes on 3 nights, 4 nights a week, 5 nights a week, sometimes on the weekends. And I mean, it happens so frequently. I think they're staging it, just try to get rid of me or something. You know, waiting for me to call the cops again. I've called them twice now. I'm done calling them. I'm gonna show the landlord. And exploit them on YouTube. Because, you know what I mean? There's dumb ways to die. So you want to act like a F-tard? Well, I'm going to show everybody how much of an F-tard you are. If this guy was any kind of a man, he'd go get a job and help support them. Not, oh, I'm going to borrow $30 from my mom for some weed. Go get a job. And they're here night and day. So, we don't work. I think she's working. I heard her complain about, getting stuck at work and not having a ride home. So I think she's gone most of the day. God knows what he's doing. But as soon as she get home, this is what happens now. When she wasn't working, it was like, what I said in the beginning, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 o'clock in the, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I think the latest they stay up. This morning I seen her at 6 a.m. going out to get something. I don't know, somebody dropped something off to her, but she went down to the front door and it looked like she was carrying a box back up. Man, these cops just need to arrest him. Fine him, fine him, fine him. And you know what? Then it's the sheriff's problem, because he ain't going to pay that fine or fines. And the sheriffs will come pick him up. Puts him out of your hair, my hair, and her hair. All the talking in the world. What is this, therapy class? All these cops want to do is give you, therapeutic advice anymore. They don't want to do anything unless they have a dead body. See what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. He just waved his arm in front of my motion sensor. They know it's there. Again, this is why I think they're just trying to do it for my benefit, either to try to get me jammed up or to get me to call the cops so many times that the cops don't come here and do anything anymore, so they can get away with murder. And my job is not to babysit crazy people or call the cops. See, he's doing it again. He's probably giving me the finger. But that shows you how ignorant they are. Like I said, they got the manners of a retarded goat. I don't know who raised these people, but they should slap all the way back to their great-grandmom for raising this retard the way they act. Listen, go talk in front of her door. That's where your party's at, right? That's where you know what I mean? What the hell is wrong with these people? Do you understand what I'm saying? Why bring this to my doorstep? I shouldn't have to see them, taste them, touch them, feel them, or smell them. But here we are. And it doesn't matter, I have high blood pressure. It doesn't matter that I'm on I was on 3 different high blood pressure medications. No, don't worry about me if I have a stroke because of all this stuff's going on here. Can't get to a doctor's appointment. Afraid to get down and check your mail because you don't know if this nitwit has a gun or not. He said it the other day on camera. I'm sure she's hidden it for him already. Here it goes again, watch. Oh, it didn't go off. Well, that's a good thing, I guess. Oh, did he get down the steps? Oh, please take him to jail. That would be so nice. A nice, quiet evening. Nope. Why would they do that? I mean, it's sad when you got to wish your neighbors go to jail so you can have a quiet evening. And what is today? Wednesday. So it's the middle of the week. I could see on a weekend them getting a little rowdy, a little tipsy on wine or Hennessy or alcohol, beer or something. But this is just 2 days ago they were almost fist fighting in the hallway again. I think he did do something to her. I think he slapped her. But she didn't raise too much of a ruckus. I thought I overheard her say she's pregnant, too, so she might be just telling him that. I don't know. Oh, another thing I could do is check out the window to see if there are cop cars here. That'll let me know. You know what I'm saying? That'll let me know that they're in the hallway and talking to him. Let me see. I do not see one cop car. Usually they pull up right in front of the house. So if they are out here, they're off to the side, one side or the other. And it's stinky hot out. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see any down this side either. So I have no clue. Here he is again at my door because he's got to, set off my motion sensor. Yeah, I didn't see no cop cars out front, so it most likely isn't the cops. Don't get me wrong, they could have parked up the block. They could be parked out back for all I know and just walked around the corner. I am about 3 buildings shy of the corner of Washington and High, so they could have came around the back of the building and down through Washington. There's a parking lot down here. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 buildings and then a parking lot. They could have came around the back and came in the front and parked out back. Who knows? There might be one out back and out front. In case he tried to... I'd love to know what they're saying, but it's none of my business. I don't want to get in their... Again, I'm not trying to get in their business. But I figure this way. Anything I can hear in my apartment is my business. You're making it my business, so I'm going to go out in the kitchen again and hear what they got to say. Just to show you, if it is the cops. One, they never do anything anyway. Wow. Oh, just set off my alarm again. Wow, he's actually talking at a normal, you know what I mean? Like, that ain't a whisper, just a normal voice. Which, I appreciate that. I really do. See, if he'd keep it, if they would keep it at that level all the time, especially when they're near my door, I would have nothing to say. It's none of my business. I could barely hear what he was saying, and so that's good. That's a good thing. I don't want to hear what you're saying. You make me hear about the pot smoking and the weed and this, that, and the other. I got to say something. I don't want to say something. I'm not a snitch. I don't want to be a snitch. So don't make it my business. I got out of that drug lifestyle and drunk lifestyle years ago. Ain't going back for you or my mammy, anybody. So yeah, I might have to two-part this. This is getting into like 30-minute video here. And this is probably longer, this one I'm recording. Get the heck out of my hallway, you freak. Thank you. Go somewhere. What is going on here? I don't understand this. I mean, are they trying to make me come out and say something to them so they can start something up with me? Is that what that is? I don't know, but I don't provoke easy. He'd have to be trying my doorknob before I'd have to get up and say something. And if he does that, he's going to jail for burglary, because I'm going to get him for burglary if I can. Or attempted burglary. So he can stand there and act cool as he wants. To me, he's not a man. When you got to argue all the time with a woman and smack her around and beat her up, that's not a man. Go get a job, Craig. You know, word of the day is J-O-B. Go be a dog catcher. Do something with your life. Make your daddy proud. See, he done worn my motion sensor out. I should unplug it. Dear God in heaven, I'm going to have to make a part 2 and upload this one now. Oh, he's stomping his feet like a little kid. See him? See him? See, that's the first sign of immaturity. That action right there says you don't belong having a woman until you know how to treat her. It's all about me. It's all about me. Boom, you know. That's narcissism. What are you going to headbutt the wall next? Is that a cop? I can't tell who he's talking to. Something ain't right, him. But they love hanging in front of my door. Now you're seeing it, right? Firsthand. If they ain't setting off my motion sensor every 10 minutes, I got them on video throwing a cat, or letting a cat, well, it sounded like they threw it, really. It hit my door so loud. Threw a cat up the steps at my door when there was bed bugs in every apartment downstairs. Then they, what else did they do? Oh, the locks. Sizing up my locks for burglarizing. It's ridiculous. So, who in the hell, listen, no cop's going to stand there and talk to him this long. I don't care who they are. What, this cop has nothing better to do? That ain't no cop. I don't know who that was, but something ain't right here. They're getting ready to do something. How do I know this ain't one of his boys and they're getting ready to rob somebody like me or try to break in? I don't know what the fuck they're up to, but I'm getting tired of this. I understand they live here, but he lives in apartment 4. Stay your ass in there. Why do they have to hang in the hallway? That hallway is not just yours, it's everybody's. And I don't want to hear your smell you, taste you, touch you, or feel you. Get the hell back in your apartment. You want to talk, go the fuck outside. Stand out in front of the building and act like a retard. Look at him, stomping his feet like a little kid. They took my baby oil away. Boom. Stomp your foot like a little kid. I can't throw ditty parties no more. See, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ridicule them, put them down, because look how they act. Get the fuck away from my door. Take your drama and your trauma and go somewhere else. What are you, 3? That's how they act. So you got to treat them like that. P and Mrs. Diddy back here. P and Mrs. Diddy. Look at him. Oh, yeah, it still works. And that's what they want. They want to aggravate you and aggravate you and aggravate. I should not have to be putting up with this. So the best I can do is exploit them and show how retarded they are. What's he showing? His battle scars? Look, she bit me here, man. Look, she scratched me, man. Oh, man, I can't take it no more, man. I mean, it's borderline, sissy. You know what I mean? That's what comes to mind. A freaking sissy. This ain't real man shit. This is sissified bullshit. Ain't no grown-ups act like this. None. What was he doing? Laying on the floor? I hope so. Well, they can play all the games they want. I have a first alert button. If I push that, here comes the cops, the ambulance, and the firemen. I think it's on the charger now. I'd have to walk over and actually press the button, but I will. I don't see what I mean. They are the most immature, low-life, scumbaggy people you ever want to meet. Now he knows he's doing this. I mean, you can hear the thing being set off from my front steps. You can hear it. He knows he's doing it. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Pull up your big boy panties and go in there. Be a man. What's the other freak going to hang out in the hallway? Mommy probably wouldn't let his friend play over here. That's why he's all upset. His friend's got to wait in the hallway. They can't smoke pot tonight together. Oh, wait. He's coming back out for some more. Round 2. Call the cops. See if he heard that. I know he can hear the dog barking, or the noise. Good. Take it down that end of the hallway. Why couldn't he? I mean, there's an emergency door down there. Why couldn't they go there and talk? I mean, there's a balcony. There's a fire escape out there. Why couldn't they go out there and talk? Why do you have to talk in front of my door? You know what I'm saying? What the hell are they so fascinated with my door for? Is that the cops? I can see he has something white on his... I can't tell. Is that a cop? There's 3 of them now. 1, 2, 3. Maybe the other cop was in there talking to her. I don't freaking know what is going on here. I'm going to have to watch this video back that I'm recording. How long is that? I can't say. It's almost like 2 hours, maybe. I can't see an hour. Oh, jumping. Jehoshaphat. Well, I guess it beats, a subscription to HBO, right? It's like wrestling. It's not real, but it's good entertainment. Oh, dear God, help me, Jesus. Will this end tonight sometime? Or what? They're going to keep it up all night. Or day, actually. I don't know what to do. I really don't. I mean, by rights, I should be able to call the cops and show them on video how many times he set off my alarm. I mean, get the fuck away from my door. Take your... Look. Take your retarded ghetto ass somewhere else. So I hate ghetto people, man. They just think that they're self-entitled. They think the world owes them, oh, what do you mean I can't stand in your doorway? And then they'll do it all the time to be ignorant. That's why I'm not saying nothing, because, you know what I'm saying? If I do, then they'll take that as a challenge accepted, But by all rights, I should call the cops and say, yo, man, break up this, I don't know what you want to call it, Roach Motel. Hey, it's been a long time. Haven't seen you in a week. P. Diddy exchanging pronouns with his buddies. They call me Slick because I got a lot of baby oil. Okay, well. And they're still there. Why not? I can't see too well. With or without my glasses. Who is that now? Oompa loompa doompity doo. That's what it looks like, an oompa loompa. Is that bag on the head? I don't know. Hairdo, maybe? Looks like Sideshow Bob or some kind of clown wig. Let me see. I can't tell. Maybe it's a hoodie. What's he doing? Peeking down the steps? What are you doing, nitwit? Well, I guess maybe that's it. Oh, nope. Oh, oh. Oh, change your mind? Change your mind again? See, I'd like to know what in the heck is going on here. I'm going to get my button off the charger because I might have to push that tonight. There's something going on here. They've never done this, I mean, to this extent. Screaming and hollering in the hallway, yes. Hanging right at my door, no. Well, I mean, they've hung here, but not for this length of, you know what I mean? This is over, what, 30-some minutes now? I can't see. Is that 50 minutes? I think it's 50 minutes. Almost an hour in the hallway. That's ridiculous. Usually they argue for that length of time, not hang out in the hallway. And I did not call the landlord yet, but I'm going to have to give him another call because why? You know, get a picnic table, sit out back. Then you can scream talk at each other all night long. Let the neighbors call the cops on you. I guess they're gone now. All right, well, there it is, folks. I think I'm going to end it here. And if there's a part 2, well, there's just going to have to be a part 2. There's definitely going to be a part 1, and you'll... Oh, we ain't done yet. What the heck is he doing now? Playing Superman? What are you, a superhero there, buddy? Flying high again? On the fentanyl or the meth? What are you doing? Oh, he's a leaner. Eileen. So I guess we're not done yet. Oh, maybe we are. What? Nope. Oh, he's still hanging out in the hallway because Mommy won't let him in the house. I don't like your friends hanging here. You tell them to stay outside. I'll talk to her. I wouldn't talk to my wife. Let me see. Yeah, you can spend the night. Sleep on the floor. What the hell is the matter with these people? You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. I mean, they have a whole apartment, kitchen table, chairs, couch. Go inside and talk to your boyfriend. Exchange, pronouns inside. Sniff each other's ball sacks or whatever it is used people do. You gotta hang in front of my camera. They, like I said, they know my cameras are there, and they did it on purpose. I know what they're doing. Yeah, I'm not going to go no more than this. If there's a part 2, I'll upload it if he comes back out, which looks like he's probably going to because his boyfriend's hanging out here. All right. Wait. Oop. What we got going on? He's flying again. Wee, I'm Superman. Dun, 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 dun. I'm Batman. Okay, maybe I'm not. I'm going to lean over this way again. They're trying to figure out. I think they're trying to figure out hard how to get it in my apartment, and they just can't do it. So they're trying to aggravate me to come out. I don't know what it is, but listen, I'm 60 years old, blind, 2 crushed lower vertebrae, a hernia, bad knees, bad legs, muscle atrophy in the legs. I'm calling the cops. I'll let them fist fight you. All right, yeah, I'm going to end this. And like I said, if anything goes down, I'll upload a second one behind it. I'm going to get this on YouTube, though.